Welcome back to 80 Different Directions, everybody. I am Jambo Cloud.
I'm Christian.
And today we are going to make our first video on the Arizona Cardinals. As you can see, we got our gear on with the draft coming up, going over where we think the team is at, what they got going on in free agency, and what they might do in the draft. And we're going to talk a little bit about Kyler Murray, all that good stuff. So let's get right into it.
And first, we're gonna be talking about what I hate about him, what I like about him, and what I think they should change.
Well, let's start right there then. Where do you want to start? With the hate or the like?
Hate.
All right. What do you hate about K1, buddy?
I don't like when he's about to get sacked. There's someone literally right here. He does this pump fake, and I just think he should throw it out of bounds, not do with pump fake because he just gets sacked most of the time when he's sometimes it works, but not all the time it works. Why'd you have to do that?
You are very correct in that, buddy. Here's what I think. All right, knock it off, Snake Boy. Here's what I think about Kyler Murray. When he's pump faking, if he gets a sack, most of the time it's because he's got his eyes down the field. He's not looking at the pass rush, which ultimately is what you want in a quarterback. You don't want him, because when they start watching the pass rush
I get that.
But here's the thing, though. They get happy feet when they start doing that. So that pump fake is to freeze a defensive back to give his intended wide receiver that little split second he needs to create some open space for him to catch the ball.
Okay.
It's also very effective when he takes off running, which Patrick Mahomes likes to do it a lot, even past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, but every time he
pump fake it, and they still bite, and he gets another 10, 15 yards on the play. So.
And then also, what I like about him, I like when he does his little run and goes.
Like the little egg beater.
Yeah.
Little egg beater.
And then when he does good decisions and throws it out of bounds when he needs to, and actually throws it to people that's wide open instead of just lobbing it up and tossing it.
Which, by the way, is one of the best plays a quarterback can make, is throwing the ball out of bounds, not taking a sack for a loss, and living to fight another down. All right, is that pretty much all your coverage on K1?
Yes, I have one more thing.
Oh, one more thing. What do you got? Because we're going to go to his stats for last season.
And what I think they need to change, I think they need to stop doing outside routes, and they need to start doing more like slants and
short intermediate routes.
Yeah.
I agree with that too. It seems like every pass is to the outside 15 to 20 yards down
this
the field.
This year they started doing it a little bit more, but they just
a couple of games they did, but then they kind of got away from it again. And the thing is, look, everybody loves a chunk play. A chunk play is a play that's 20 yards or more. The problem is letting your receivers get 20 yards down the field and get open. You have a significantly shorter time span in the pocket. You don't have 5, 6, 7 seconds. Now, Kyler Murray is a master at scrambling, so he can buy some more time. But sometimes when that blitz is coming
if you guys watched our first the one against the Rams where we blew them out 41-10, I think it was.
Yeah.
You
beautiful game, by the way.
If you saw that, you would have saw his scrambling.
We heard the angels
Dad,
singing.
let me talk.
Go ahead.
You would have saw him he did a really cool scramble. He was standing there, so someone was coming after him. He did a whole spin move. The guys fell to the ground. He started running. He tossed it and threw it.
That was
to
one to
his
Harrison,
guys.
right? No, it was Marvin Harrison Jr. diving right past the goal line.
No, that was deep. That was a deep one.
No, but he threw one pass to Murray or to Marvin Harrison last year where he kind of sidearmed it. Harrison had to dive for the ball in the end zone and caught it kind of sliding on his belly.
Yeah,
so I think we're thinking about two completely different plays, but still.
No, the one that I'm thinking about when he did that where he just did that incredible scramble.
He went this way and
then
looped back around the other way.
He sidearmed it, and then I think it was to James Conner or something, and he slid and then caught. Yeah, I think it was James Conner.
I still think that was Marvin Harrison.
No, it wasn't. No, I'm talking about the one where he slid, like in the end zone. And
we would have to look at the videos. Maybe we might be able to squeeze highlights in on future videos, maybe some on this one, but I will go back, son, and I will check that, and we will actually get the correct information on which play that was and who it was that caught the ball, because that was a really, really good play on both parts. Kyler Murray's stats. So his stats last year were pretty decent. They were above average. They weren't top of the league, but they were above average. So he had 3,851 passing yards, 21 passing TDs, 11 interceptions. On top of that, 572 rushing yards, 5 rushing TDs. That's 26 total TDs, and quick math, a little over 4,400 total yards from scrimmage when you combine passing and rushing together. That's pretty darn good for any football player when you think about it. And one thing you want from the minimum basis from your quarterback is you want to at least try to have a 2-to-1 touchdown to interception ratios, which means 2 touchdowns for every 1 interception. And that's the minimum. And that's still not great, but it's not horrible either. And that's right about where Kyler was at with 21 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. But then think about, you got to factor in the rushing touchdowns too, because that's where he tucked that ball and he ran instead of passing it. So overall, his stat line is not horrible. I agree with you. I think their biggest problem on offense last year was the offensive play calling, which we can get more in depth in later videos as things go on. Drew Petzing is obviously, he's a really young guy. He's only been an offensive coordinator for 2 years, so we'll give him another year, see if he can just get better and learn from his mistakes. The biggest problem I've seen from him is he seems really bad at making halftime adjustments. Like, if his game plan it works. If it doesn't, he's got to make adjustments. It looks more like they just go into panic mode. Defensively, our defensive coordinator, his name didn't just pop into my head, but he has been really good at halftime adjustments last year, because our defense was horrible when the year started, but it was what kind of kept us in games towards the end of the season. So the defense made very, very drastic improvements over the season last year. So I think we're going to be good there, especially with Josh Sweat coming over.
Yeah.
That's a nice toy to play with.
Yeah.
Especially a pass rusher. Now, you take what we did last year on defense and you add a legitimate pass rushing threat to that defense. What are you doing, son?
Slapping a fly right in the face like a slippery snake.
The fly was a snake? It was a slippery snake. All right, back to business.
Because I'm a snake.
Where are we at?
That's why. We're going to go right here.
Josh Sweat. If he...
Hold up, wait. Before we start again, does Josh sweat?
I think he must sweat profusely. Hence the name Josh Sweat. I may be wrong about that, but I don't think so.
Dad, it's too early for that.
No dad voice today?
No.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
We haven't got to that in our channel yet.
Yeah. Okay.
They don't know about it, Dad.
Well, they just got a taste of the character that we call Dad Voice. We're gonna do something really funny with that down the road, but we're not quite there yet. We're still trying to.
It's too early for that. They haven't even. They don't know what that is.
Anyways, I think with a pass rush to actually go with because all of our guys were really young. We had probably one of the youngest teams in the league last year.
Our oldest player is 26.
Well, no, we have some older players that are in their 30s. I mean, Kyler's getting to the high side. What is he, 25 or 26 now? But they go by the overall average age of the team. So the average age of our team is pretty young. So we'll add some experience to veterans on defense. We got a little more experience on the offensive line coming in too. So we'll see what happens. You know what? Everything looks good on paper. What did Mike Tyson say? Everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Yeah. So paper is paper. All right. So we did lose a few free agents last year. Keely on defense, Kaiser White, our inside linebacker, which is a pretty big loss because he's basically the quarterback of the offensive line. Do you need a nap, son?
I'm tired.
I hope this is quality entertainment for all you guys. Nothing like a good yawning video. All right, back to business. Come on.
Okay.
Kaiser White, basically the quarterback of the defense, so that's going to be missing a little bit. We're losing a fan favorite in Dennis Gardak, which once he got to be a starting, he started by default basically from injuries, but he put up some sacks. The guys put up some numbers. Everybody loves him at the stadium, so we're going to miss him a little bit. Will Hernandez from the offensive line, he was a veteran presence on. He was serviceable last year. He wasn't horrible. He wasn't great. But, you know, you don't like losing any decent offensive linemen. Matt Prater, he was on borrowed time anyways. Once he didn't come back from IR last year when he was noticeably able to come back because the new kicker we brought in, his name eludes me right now. Sorry, guys. I don't really keep track.
Chad Ryland.
There you go. Boom. That's why I have a son here to help me out with that stuff. Yeah, he did so well that there was no real need to bring Prater back. Anyways, plus he's in his 40s. He's about to the end of his NFL career. Time to move on. Ryland, he's a really young guy. He was drafted, I think, by the Patriots. And he got released because, he missed quite a bit of kicks. But we're talking about outdoor stadium with a lot of wind. It's really hard for any kicker to succeed in places like New England and Baltimore and Buffalo, Kansas City, all those snowy, cold weather cities with a lot of wind. Greg Dortch is a restricted free agent, but the Cardinals have offered him a tender contract. I don't know what draft pick level he was tendered at, and those of you that don't understand, when they tender a contract for a free agent, they tender them at a first, second, third, fourth round draft pick.
Greg Dortch is just so fun to play with, just like a slippery snake.
Yeah, okay. All right, but anyways, I don't know what draft pick he got tendered at, but the way that works for restricted free agency is another team can come in, offer him a contract. They at least have to meet the tender offer. They can go above it, and if they do, the Cardinals, I believe, have the right to match the contract and keep him here, hence the restriction. I haven't heard if we got anybody tagged with the franchise tag in this offseason or not, or the transition tag. We're going to have all this information, guys, in our draft video coming up. Probably we're going to drop that a few days before the draft, maybe the weekend before the draft. Draft starts on Thursday.
We might as well just do a video of me yawning, because I've already yawned enough.
I'll put some really funny effects on that once the video comes out. And of course, once you get to this part of the video, you will have already seen the effects. So comment in the section below if you like the stupid effects that I just put on Christian. Okay. So let's get to the draft. I know. The draft coming up, a lot of the prognosticators.
What's that?
They're people that think they know what they're talking about and are often wrong.
I got you. Okay.
The draft is not an exact science. You never know what's going to happen on draft day, trades, everything else. They're expecting a defensive tackle. I don't know that we're going to go defensive tackle because Josh Sweat and Dalvin Tomlinson come in here from the Eagles and the Browns respectively. Those are two of our key free agent signings, along with Akeem Davis-Gothard, which is an inside linebacker we signed from the Bengals to a 2-year deal, and Simi Fehoko, I think I'm saying that right, wide receiver coming over from the Chargers. I don't know what his contract is. I think we just signed him to a 1-year deal, but I need to double check on that. If any of you know that for sure, please feel free. In fact, any of the stats we had that we're
Comment down
fuzzy
below.
about, comment and fill us in any details that we missed out on, because this would be a 2-hour long video if we went into in depth about every single little thing. The last mock draft I saw, they were saying cornerback. We do need some cornerback help.
Yeah.
The name that I saw is how do you pronounce that? Jahdae Barron. I think Jahda.
Wait, where is it?
Jahdae Barron. He's out of Texas, cornerback out of Texas. He had 5 interceptions, 46 solo tackles, I believe 21 assisted tackles, which is pretty good. Cornerbacks generally don't like to tackle. Ask Deion Sanders. You got to be able to tackle at corner, though, especially these days in this
And
league.
catch.
And catch. So he's a tackling guy. 5 interceptions. I don't know. 5 interceptions is kind of mediocre, but at least he's got interceptions.
Cornerbacks are wide receivers that can't catch.
Yeah. I don't know that I would take a cornerback. To me, those stats don't really pop off the table at me to take in the first round early like that. That seems more like you could probably pick that guy up in the early second round, because we do have an early second round draft pick as well. Christian, your yawns are killing us, buddy.
I
They're killing
can't.
us. Everybody, I would like to know what you think about Christian's yawning during this video, because we're not going to cut it out. We're going to leave it in there just so all of you can see it. This is how prepared he is. Mr. Bros. Where'd you go, Christian? Where'd you go, Christian?
Oh,
All
sorry.
right.
I was taking.
Anyways, I would, with those stats, I mean, unless there's a run on quarterback, I would probably take him in the second round if I could get him. I think he would drop that far. I don't know what other cornerbacks are out there. I got to do a lot of homework for our draft video
I thought you
on
were
the
past
college
school.
players.
I didn't know you had homework.
Oh, there's always homework, buddy. Life is homework. It never ends. It never stops. Anyways, we'll have more in-depth detail on that in the draft video as well. Who I like. I'm going to let you go with who you like first. You would love to see the Cardinals take, but I don't think we're going to get this guy because I know who you're going to say.
I want Ashton Jeffy.
So does every other team in the NFL.
Yeah.
I think because I watched.
Kane.
By the way, Bros, Christian and Jalen on Bros, they have a
We
great,
actually reacted to Cam
great
Scattergood
highlight
and
videos. Yeah, thanks for
Ashton
cutting me
Jeffy.
off, son, because I was about to tell them that.
You're welcome.
Right. So if you would like to see an immediate good highlight reaction video on what's his name? Ashton Gentry. Gentry. Why I always want to put an R in there. I don't know why. To me, it should be Gentry, not Genty. I think somebody just messed up on his birth certificate, and he's just like, let's just roll with it.
What happened?
Stop messing with the lights, dude.
I'm not.
Don't do that in the middle of the video, son. Just don't.
I didn't mean to.
Anyways, I think he's probably going to be a top 5 pick. So does everybody else. I believe Jalen probably thinks that too, doesn't he, brother
Yeah.
Jalen? Like I said, there's a really good comment video with Ashton Genty's highlights on Bros. Bros. Along with a highlight reel of the guy I really want. I want me some Cam Scattergood from Arizona State. Yeah, I noticed him more probably because he's here in Arizona.
We'll put a link
But that
to
dude
our
is
channel,
beast.
to Bros in the description. So
We'll try. I don't know if I'm skilled enough for that yet. Maybe. Because you know
you're
why?
skilled enough to make signs in a whole San Francisco 49ers sign, but you're not skilled enough to put a whole link, just a link.
Well, that's because everybody knows that all links and videos are nothing more than just little snakes. They're nothing more than snakes. Yeah, have you seen our running joke for the day? This guy watching YouTube videos.
Uh,
Anyways, I love me some Cam Scattaboo. I think he could very easily drop to 16 and possibly even drop to the number 47 pick. Yeah, 47 pick that we have in the second round, which is the 15th overall second round pick. Which is the 15th pick in day 2. Because day 1, we have the first round. Day 2 is the second and third round. And then day 3 is all the rest of it. 4 through 7. So that being said, our draft picks that we got pick 16 in the first round, 47 in the second round, 78 in the third round, 114 in the fourth round, 153 in the fifth round. We don't have the 6th round pick. I know that pick was dropped in a trade for somebody. But I don't want to say which one because it could be a couple of different ones.
I'm trying not to yawn so bad.
Just put your face that way and yawn, son. Now you want to just yawn right into the camera and I can put some nice flames or laser beams shooting out of your mouth. Alright, anyways. We have no 6th round pick. We got pick 227 in the 7th round. I don't know. I rarely see anything past the 5th round really stick. Every now and then you find a diamond in the rough like Tom Brady.
Yeah. He used to be
Very rarely. Very
He used
rarely.
to be a backup quarterback.
Yeah, so we'll get more into that as the season comes along too. Any information you guys, once again, that want to make any comments on any of the points that we brought up here, please do so in the comment section. And as always, we ask you to please like the video and subscribe to our channel so that way we can grow and get our stuff out to everybody as we start flooding this channel with content. And there's going to be a lot of stuff coming over the next 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah,
I would do it a lot faster, but you know, we're not big time YouTubers obviously, so we still have to edit our own videos.
And
So, you know.
was that it?
Just about. I don't know if there's anything else we can go over except, you know, a few returning free agents. So we have Joey Blunt's coming back. Brown's coming back.
Browns.
Brown, yeah, I don't know. I can't read my own writing. I can't read his first name. He's an offensive lineman. He's not, I don't think he's a starter. Maybe he got pushed into starting a few games, but the fact that I really don't know his name profusely tells me that he's probably a backup that didn't see the field much, but we always need good depth. I think that's about it. So, there you go, guys. That's our first video on the Cardinals. Subsequent, we'll have a lot more videos coming
Comment
up.
down below if we did good.
Hit the like button
and subscribe.
and subscribe button. And I'm going to encourage everybody also to go over to Christian and Jalen's channel, Bro Bros, BROBROS.
No spaces, no, just bro.
Yeah, and as he said earlier, I'm going to try to get a link dropped in this video in the editing process if I can figure out how. I will eventually know all this stuff very easily, but I just started diving into it. So we'll get that link, and I would encourage all of you guys to go over to their channel, as hopefully some of their views will come over here as well, because, you know, obviously Christian here is on both channels, so you kind of tie it all together, right?
Yeah.
You guys do a lot of Cardinals and stuff, draft stuff over there too.
We do a little bit of Cardinal stuff.
Well, we're probably, this channel is a lot more detail oriented and straightforward. You guys do a lot of fun stuff, the 1v1 videos, and you know the what do you call it, a comparison video?
1v1.
No, your video
Reaction?
reaction videos.
Yeah, so I think that's it. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So we're gonna wrap this one up. That's it. That's it. Honestly, snake. We're gonna wrap this up. And we will see you next time on 80 Different Directions. And again, I am Jambo Cloud.
I'm Christian. We're 80 Different Directions. And see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.